Hmm. Those band-aids exist? Nice. Man, I'd be ready to punch myself in the mouth at any time. Damn, I should get some of that. Also, I'm really sorry if there's gross mouth sounds. Still trickling a little blood into the old mouth-a-roo. Also, what up, boys? Thanks for the resub. And yeah, again, thank you, Pinstripe Ant, for the donation. Ajaximus, Servidon, thank you for the resubs. And if you aren't already subbed, consider it. And if you aren't already following, do it, motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. But I would appreciate it. Alright, so we need to get some proof. Yeah, alright, let me turn off the chat. Sorry, it's just I'm not gonna get to see you guys all fucking weekend. I'm gonna leave tonight, and then I'm not back till Tuesday, so I don't get to... Man, that would mean Tuesday I had to have chat closed, Thursday I have to have chat closed. When I come back on Tuesday, I'm gonna have to have chat closed. I'm not gonna see you fucking idiots for a week. This sucks. Alright. Well, I'll see you later, chat. I love you, goodbye. And thank you for the sub, that fresh Twitch Prime sub, Boko the Chocobo. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Crack this monster. God, Ace Attorney 3's music I think is the best so far. Like, other than Cornered, obviously, because Pursuit Cornered is perfect, but man, the court themes, the investigation themes, the cross-examination themes, everything has been so fucking good. And yo, thanks for the follow, Muscle Gamer.
Smoke weed every day.
Let's get this cross-exam in.
Weed every day. Weed every day. Smoke weed, smoke weed, smoke weed, weed every day.
He's kidding, but I'm not. Follow Ty Tuesday or else you're banned.
Okay.
None of you are free of sin.
So the good news is they did just give us a reminder, and this is one of the big things in my notes that I like circled 4 times is at me not in room. So if he references any information that was new from the first court session of 4-1, that's going to be a contradiction. So I'm going to have to keep a really fucking sharp eye for that, because I have a feeling they're going to pull that. They've emphasized it so many times that like, oh, he's in the other room? Yeah, he's in the other room. Oh yeah, he was in the other room the whole time. So I know they're going to do it. So we more or less know the truth, except for how Luke was in both places at once. Because the security camera photo is pretty rock solid, and it's not a minute and 17 seconds to get from one place to the other while successfully committing the rest of the burglary. Huh. Okay. Let's do it. Show me your alibi. Okay. Because I do think that mask to mask is at me. I think. Because he stole the suit and it didn't have the emblem. So like that all checks out that was at me. But how? Yeah. Yeah, and I know why. I don't know why yet. I'm working on it. Just hold up. I know that you're full of shit, but I'm gonna figure out how. Still insisting you're the mask, huh? Okay.
Objection!
Because I do think the person in that picture is actually him. The question is just how. Like, I think there's enough in place that this is almost definitely him. And the fact that he's being like, oh, you think I have an accomplice? Like, because he did have an accomplice in the form of Ron, but not in this facet specifically. Yeah, he wants us to walk into this, so. Yep. Yeah, especially because if he was guarding it, like the other cases, other people were guarding it and he was coming in late to do the cleanup, and that's when the whole blackmailing scheme started out. But if he hired himself to guard it, like, I do think he was in on it, but yeah, that is a little fishy. Because he does seem really horny for being known as Captain Ace Detective, the smartest man alive. Huh. Okay. But it was printed out by the owners of the camera in the hotel, yep. It's gotta be the photo, but how? Oh, I didn't even press this one yet. Hold up. But where's the statue? Because the thing is, the statue was originally pulled back, and then Adrian moved it to cover the paint splotch. Why would Master Mask feel the need to move the statue? It has nothing to do with his shit. would you move it? Why would you move it, though? Huh. Yeah, the statue is missing, but why is the statue missing? Why is that relevant? Why would he move the statue away? The only reason you would move the statue away as the criminal doing the crime is if there's some reason for it. Like, that's a very bizarre action to just take it random. Why would you? Alright, I'm just gonna present that the statue isn't there, and we're gonna see where this goes. Why would you move it, though? This region, where the statue would be, I guess, just all of the here. Take that! All that. But why? Why would Mask the Mask have moved? Yeah, moved again that night. Take that! Wait, right, there's no timestamp. Or date stamp, I mean, there's no date marking on it. Okay, so you would... That would mean he took the photos like a couple days before, had them timestamped to be at right around 1 a.m., knowing that's when the crime would occur. Then later on, realized he had to push the statue out of the way, or else when they came to investigate the crime scene the next day, the statue would be in the wrong place and it would be very obvious that the photographs had been fabricated. That's the only reason you'd move it, right? Like, I can't think of another reason you would want to move it, unless you're trying to recreate a scene you made earlier. That's gotta be it. That's all there is to it. That has to be it. Yeah. Yeah.
Objection!
Why move? That's a hell of an accident, Judge. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, that was done very intentionally. Why did they move it? And it's to recreate it, yeah. Who was the one who moved it? That's Luke. He had to shove it out of the way. Or else it would have exposed that it was a fake photograph really quickly. Cheap film at a drugstore. Damn, Phoenix. Write that one yourself, bud? Yo, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna run through like all of them at this point and all the spin-offs and all of it. I'm enjoying them. It's one of those things of like, if this is the
Still
5 out of
catching
5
up on
Ace
the
Attorney,
VODs, but Tuesday Presents Crime
I'm
is my
probably
favorite series yet.
still interested in playing the 3 out of 5 like Ace Attorney. Like even the mediocre Ace Attorney games are probably gonna be something I'm really into because this series just clicks with my brain real good. So you're asking for the lie. Ooh. So you don't want me to just show this twice. Because we've already shown this. So they maybe want the fact that there's not a date on the photo, but how do you present that? I guess they're asking for the lie, and the lie is that it was actually the same time. If there was a fabricated date, this would be very easy, but guessing they mean the time.
Take that!
Indeed, they mean the time. Okay. There's no day. That's the thing. There's no date. Yep. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory is fucking good. That's good. That's some good simile and or metaphor right there, bud. There's been one thing that bothered me since the beginning. Let's review through all this stuff real quick. I have a couple inconsistencies in my note that are still standing out. One of them's in here. Do you know, Chad? Ooh. Yeah, but there's one in here that's like very bizarre. Like calling it speckled is extremely wrong. And the camera data just says 1 a.m. It doesn't say who. What was the other one? There's one other big one that was really bizarre. And the fact that this says, I'll take the red diamond you received the other day instead. When it's not Ron. It's this dipshit who got the thing, which honestly, that should provide a pretty strong reason of like, no, this wasn't for Ron. This was for Atme, and that means Atme has motive, like strong motive. What else? That seems mostly fine. Might have to use this later to prove that the urn was still in place, or something was still in place. And then the note of it being called... Maybe they mistook the paint for speckling? And if that was the case, that would be 14 days ago. Atme did... he had been there for 10 days before he sent the calling card 10 days ago, which means it would have been broken and restructured at that point. In fact, who would know that? The only people who would have seen it reconstructed in paint, assuming it was still in the box downstairs, is... Like, we didn't even see it. So Adrian, the person who worked on it, and Luke, and... I mean, other people who work in the building, but like... Of the people in our list here, Max the Mask could have seen it, Atme could have seen it, Ron couldn't have seen it. She couldn't have seen it. Adrian could have. Okay, so there's 2.5. Larry couldn't have seen it. Godot and Kane obviously aren't relevant. So, all right, back to the thing. Sorry, had to catch myself up, get my brain all rattled in place. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, he was the head of security. I don't see how any security photos can possibly considered proof. Like, yeah, swig on him. I will admit, I do like that instead of finger wag, this dude just slugs back some coffee, but he also does it for spit takes. So. I do love how one-sided all of that is, all of this talk is, which apparently is like, at the time, I don't know if it's still true, but it was like a thing in the Japanese justice system where like, no really prosecution success rates were like over 95%. It was like something crazy, like 98 or something, where like, if you went to court, you were probably found guilty, unless you very, very clearly are able to prove you are not guilty. Which is not good and not how the law should work. All right, what do you got? 20 days ago. So you didn't see it till the night of the murder. Okay, let's assume for a minute, so that we're following Godot's little game he's setting up here. Let's assume this idiot is Mask the Mask. Alright, cool. I think if he's claiming he's Mask the Mask and that he sent the card 10 days in advance and he didn't see it until the day of the crime, then there's definitely, yeah, he wouldn't have said speckled, because if he was going off of like all the publicity photographs and stuff and whatever was sent to him by his contractor, which of course was him to steal this thing, he would have seen this shitty cracked pot, or shitty cracked urn, not speckled, right? Because if it was speckled, then that means he has to have seen it within the last 2 weeks. And none of the photographs reflect that, so he had to have seen it. Yeah, if you're assuming you are Mask the Mask, you saw it. You had to have seen it within the last 2 weeks, before the crime, because you sent this 10 days before the crime. Yes, got it. Okay.
Objection!
Good. I'm glad Phoenix just immediately, well, assuming you are Mask the Mask, like, good. Okay, Game and I are still in sync here. Yeah, because it was broken in the basement, and that's when it happened. Nick, please. Adrian's trying her best. For what it's worth, at least her stupid mistakes are really useful right now. What? No, that doesn't... Okay. Oh, that's easy. I've been holding out for this one for ages. Yeah, it's the red diamond. It's the letter was to him, not to Ron. This is easy. You fucked up this one ages ago by wearing your dumb red diamond everywhere, you dumb moron. Busting nuts being like, oh, they gave me a red diamond as a reward. Like, non-stop, red diamond this, red diamond that. Fucking idiot. Moron. Oh man, I'm trying to take a swig every time Godot takes a swig. It's more swigs than I imagined. Okay. So the guy wasn't in on... Because it made sense because Ron was selling company secrets, but why would he hate Atme? Because Atme was making them look like fools because their security company kept getting blown up. And the guy at the head of the security company found out information proving Atme was in on the whole thing and making him look bad, so he was planning on blackmailing him to get that shit cut out. Okay, alright. Those aren't admissible anywhere. They should never be admissible anywhere, by the way. Handwriting tests, handwriting analysis, all that stuff. Total bullshit, in case you didn't know. In case you are in chat watching this today and you didn't know, anyone who tries to do handwriting analysis as like a real thing that's worth anything, astrology is about as accurate. Like, I can literally write something at the beginning of the day and the end of the day, and it looks like two different people. Like, it's been tested over and over, and every time it tests as complete bullshit, so... But whatever. We're gonna let it rock. They need some way to just establish, yes, it was written by him, so I'll take it. So... Sorry, I forgot about the crown of Bongora, which is still the best. Okay, I don't have anything tying him there. I mean, it seems like this is where we need to... I'll press here first. But the whole red diamond instead of blue diamond, because the thing Master Mask actually stole, right? It was, where's it at? Where's that newspaper clipping? Pretty clearly a big blue gemerald, so, definitely not blue. Yeah, it's not written out to anywhere. Evidence, huh? Alright. Got it. You want me to present on there. Alright. That's the other thing. The game sometimes, if you're not sure whether or not you should present, if you press on something I found, they'll be like,
evidence could be anywhere.
Like, if it's, yeah, time to present. They make it pretty obvious. Okay, so. Well, I don't have his dumb red ring as evidence, and his profile doesn't mention it. So I guess the proof, if we can't directly say, you know, he says he's looking for a red one, I guess the way you'd prove it is by saying, if you could prove the thing that Mask the Mask, aka Ron, actually had was not red, or blue, as it's known in some countries. In which case, present this is that the only indicator we have that it's blue? I think so. Does the paperwork? Okay, first of all, stealing is directed by blackmail letters. Where was the other thing? There it is, the list. Okay, yeah, it just says it's a jewel. It doesn't mention the color at all. Okay, then this. Please don't ask me to point. That's blue, dog. It's blue, dog. Not one much for discussing color myself. It's a hell of a statement. I mean, I have a few friends who don't discuss red and green.
Objection!
That is exactly what I'm trying to say, yes. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say, yes. Correct.
Take that!
Alright, now we're getting there.
Objection!
Saving real quick because I'm a little uncertain here. I mean, it seems like blackmailer, right? Because that's what he was actually doing. But he also was technically Mask Damask or part of Mask Damask in the troop. But we're pretty clearly trying to prove that he isn't the OG Mask Damask, in which case, just a blackmailer, because yeah, he's blackmailing Ron constantly, right? Like, that's the whole thing. So he blackmailed the blackmailer. Classic play.
Objection!
Ah, fuck. Yeah, honestly, that's really obvious. Yeah, this part's clear. Yeah, we have established this. Yeah, Ron was getting blackmail letters and they were from Atme, yeah. God, Ace Attorney 3's music is so good, everybody. Yeah, I mean, we have a photo of you, like, 2 feet apart. Like, literally, you're right there. Ron is the only guard, standing in a corner, guarding nothing, and you found his outfit in the trash can behind him. Like, yes. Yes. The first crime was the... Where's it at? Okay, yeah, Tyr is first in the list, so yeah. Alright, we're good. That still holds. Cause he was standing next to him, I guess. Cause he was right there. Cause he saw the trash can. Do we have any proof or anything specifically about trash can clothes? Okay. If we have nothing explicitly about trash can clothes, I think they want newspaper clipping again, but that concerns me. I don't like presenting the same evidence like 4 times in a row. That always feels wrong. Does anything else mention the paint thievery? No? No? Okay. So probably clipping then. Take that! Like, that's the thing, is if we're assuming Atme is actually, like, fairly solid detective. But yeah, he got lucky on one and then just blackmailed his way to the top. How dare you expose me, you say? Uh-huh. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I can't wait to put you in the toilet now. This is great. God, I love how they build them up in the most just getting ready to be owned way possible. Speaking of things that own, yo, thanks for the follow, SLS10. That owns. Thanks.
Objection!
Let's get ready to blow this fool up though. Nope, don't you. What? Yup. Yup. Shit. He makes a good point. Shit, actually. Shit. We don't have a way, do we? Shit. Shit, we super don't. Shit. Ah, shit. Shit, we super don't. Ah, shit. Yeah, we're boned. I don't think so. The question here is, are we going for a classic Phoenix Wright bullshit hard, make up the facts later, or we'll see it. If they ask for evidence, I'm in trouble. Oh, nuts. The proof is that, yeah, I should have said can't prove it. I was right on that one. This? It's nothing. I'm getting blown up for this one for sure. Yup, I'll, Fuck. Worth it, honestly, just to see this good sprite again. Honestly, worth it. I'll take 2 points. I'll take a double penalty for this. Yeah, worth. Can't prove it. We out of here. Shit.
Objection!
So right now there's only like a single open note in my notes for this trial. And it's that. It's the thing of him being in a different room. Still hasn't come up yet. Yeah, we're already on last day, aren't we? Yeah. What? No, I mean, we've proved that. Whatever. Okay. That's not really how Double Jeopardy works. It's not. It's being tried for the same crime. Okay, Mia's back. Good. That means we're closing this case, too. The Mia summon is always at the worst part right before we get it, so... Okay. You know? Oh. Weird. How did... Don't see the prosecutors in these games zone out very often.
Smoke weed every day, weed every day, weed every day, weed every day. Smoke
Based on
with
Guy
smoke
Fieri
with
for
smoke,
years,
weed,
with a
weed,
certain
weed,
only
weed,
50-year-old
weed,
could have.
weed every day.
So I was like pretty young when this game originally released, and I was no joke
that's canon.
convinced
That's
that
canon.
Godot was based on Guy Fieri
Godot is
for
in fact
years, with the
based on Guy
certainty
Fieri.
that only a 15-year-old could have, like, 100% yes, this is supposed to be Guy Fieri, no room for doubt.
Fuck, that's good though. that's a good too young to really think about it kind of story. I like that. Thanks, Start Numbers. Okay, the last testimony. All right then. Thank you for being honest. Wait a minute. That information was part of the earlier trial today. You only would know that if you were there. If my notes are right. This is always the other hope, right? I won't lie, a lot of my notes are very bare-bones skeleton reminders as opposed to like well-written, you know, thought-out pieces of information. It's just like, mask costume in office? Like, it's just, that's it. This, though, feels like his fuck up. Because I'm pretty sure he shouldn't know this. If he was in the other room the entire time, he wouldn't have heard Delight's, you know, he wouldn't have heard Ron's testimony about it. Yeah. I really want to press that too, because that's a fucking reach, my guy. Oh, he meant the opposite color. Yeah, because the emergency buzzer also wasn't... Oh, come on! Why do you just... Yeah, they're okay.
By my brilliant deduction, the victim was colorblind. Not guilty.
Done and done. Yo, thank you for the donation, Flannelbird. I'll use that for a beer in Chicago, I promise. There isn't any evidence. Okay, so we are going for a press. Okay, so we need to press something. And the thing that keeps ringing real loud in my head is just he shouldn't know that about the dude having his costume on. Without presenting evidence. Impressive. Okay. Okay. God, I'm really not sure, but now that I've built up a reputation of being very good at these games, I want to get this right. This seems like the biggest contradiction, and I really wish my notes were more complete. Shit. I do definitely think that, like, that's... Let me review through these one more time. Sorry. Okay. Sure. Sure, that checks out. Yeah, you saw him do the thing, but... Murder. sounded once.
Am I overthinking this?
I'm probably overthinking this at this point. Because that does seem like the big one. We don't have evidence for it, so it's got to be on the testimony. Oh God, is this like 10 fucking statements? God, yeah, this is like 10 of these shits. One shot. Here's 10 of them. Don't fuck up, man. All right. Okay.
Objection!
Okay, the music change makes me think I did good. That was in the that was in earlier today testimony. You were in other room. I'm starting to get super thirsty. All right, everybody. Who's excited to see this fool blow up Maximum Style? Because he's about to blow. There's no way he's not about to blow up Maximum Style. That was last testimony, and we did good, which means we are coming up on a blow up. Get ready, everybody. Blow Up Thursday is here. Yes, got it. I won't lie, feeling pretty smart about this one, folks. That one felt pretty tricky. The only way he could have known the information. Oh man, they're building this one up. This is like the 8th time the judges said that, right? In this series? Oh, Ron. That's... But he was never found innocent of being masked. Wait. Or he was. Right, we actually did get a full fucking not guilty verdict for him on being masked to mask and committing the crime. This is actually... Hey, everybody. That's actually what Double Jeopardy is. That's it. They did it right this time. But for real, Double Jeopardy is not real. Let's be real, it's not real. I don't think I've ever seen that law actually hold up. We did it.
I like the moral of this story. Their crimes get pronounced innocent. Celebrate with ticker tape.
I mean, come on. How are you gonna convict this doofus? Also, I'll be real. I'm not gonna shed a single tear over a security company's secrets being leaked. Can I just say though, I do like that Mia manages to appear and Phoenix never asks about how that all works at any point. He's just kind of like, it's fine. A broken bowl can never be put back together. Please, a bowl? Please, we've rebuilt this pot 30 times. Wait. There is always a way to put it back together. Let me show you an example. We fucked up this jar like 30 times. And honestly, anyone who's willing to pay, like, $2 million for a diamond, they can stand to lose a few diamonds. They'll be fine. Look, what Ron is doing is just... It's direct action socialism. Okay. Oh, cowardly and sneaky. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Aw, Beans, we were talking to... Shit. Child, please. Child, we have to have a talk. Phoenix Wright. A character in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Also easily slapped unconscious by children. Oh. So no one cleaned the paint. Recipe, you say? Alright, let's get started on this one. I won't be able to do too much, because like I said, literally as soon as this is done, I'm sealing my bags and going to the airport. But let's get a little bit. Huh. Starting mid-case. Huh. So Phoenix is getting framed. For what it's worth, let's just think about how much Phoenix has probably pissed off the mob at this point. Huh. No. Sure, whatever, sure. Who cares? So is this before arrest or... Oh, okay. Oh, are you back on the force now? Sorry, just again, I love that Gumshoe is just such a fucking sweetheart. Like, he can't help it. Like, he's being pissed off and he's like, hey, motherfucker, we need to talk. Hey, did you get me a present? Yeah, hun, here you go. Okay, we need to talk. But we weren't there? Huh. Did we get doppelgangered? How do you imposter someone for a whole court case? So we were framed at being bad at law. Famous enough to get into trouble. Huh. To sling mud at you, dog. Like, they want to make you look bad so that people will stop hiring you because you're really good. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, if you're so good, you're just blowing up like mob boss after mob boss, and like people are trying to frame people and you're blowing that up and shit. Like, they're just like, God, we can't do crime with this asshole around. Ziniof. That's actually just Phoenix Wright's nobody, but we'll get there later. Now that I think about it, in Kingdom Hearts, are there any characters that already have an X in their name that then get a nobody? And does it still only have one X, or do they do two at that point? Oh well. In which case, if that doesn't exist, there's no precedent that you would need to add a second X, which means it would in fact absolutely be, it could be either way. Either two X's or one X, and either is fine. Yeah, let's... Yeah, let's detention center. I wonder if there's a way to analyze the amount of X's that are, like, the upshoot in X's in a Kingdom Hearts stream versus a regular one. Like, what is the percent increase in the use of the letter X? I bet it's 3,000. Also, is that Maggie? Maggie. Oh, Maggie. So did no one notice? This look of determination is so good. Also, I'm glad Maggie's not a cop anymore, so I can just unequivocally like this character. With no reservation. I'm sorry, one sec. If I say no reservations, I have to do it right. No reservations. Okay. Okay. Hey, Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta, what's the scouter joke? Vegeta? Hey, Vegeta, scouter joke. Scouter joke. Okay. There were no other witnesses, okay. Huh. Incriminating, you say? Poison? That's not great. God, is everyone in on it? Is the whole restaurant in on it? Music industry. A sample CD. MC something. Yo, thank you for the resub.
Objection.
Dang, I was gonna make a joke, but then I remembered. It's not MC Mix-a-Lot. It's Sir Mix-a-Lot. Shit. How did I forget Mix-a-Lot's title? I forgot he was knighted. But like, imagine if he was knighted. What the fuck? Why is there a pink one? Yeah. Man. That's good shit. All right. Well, again, sorry for the short one, but I gotta finish packing real quick. Handle some stuff, and then, you know, dipperoonie. Let me find somebody while I do nothing else in the background of note. Nothing at all.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Mother brothers deny. They wanna go off with itty bitty waist and really in your face you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough with your nose that rock is stuck. Keep the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop.
Okay. I'm going to host you over to somebody who's doing some glass cutting. I'll catch y'all later. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you all again Tuesday. If you aren't already following, please do. You don't want to miss the good shit here. Let's be honest. The fear of missing out is very real and a psychological part of the human psyche. So fucking feed it and follow that shit. All right. Well, I'm going to host you over to somebody. Be nice. They're doing some super cool, like glass cutting stuff, it looks like. And I'll take you all easy. Have a good night. Love you all. Bye-bye.